Hey guys, today I'm going to be participating in Tamara from Southern Wife Everyday Life's cookbook collab again. It's a lot to say. And I'm going to be doing another recipe from Miss K's cookbook, and I will link this down below. You can get it off Amazon. And I have gloves on because of one of the things is in this recipe. They are, hopefully they'll turn out like that, cheesy jalapeno cornbread muffins. And I've got my oven preheated to 375. Jeff's over here getting the cheese grated, and and I'm going to cut up the jalapenos. He just got these, which I don't need all three of these. He just got these out of our garden, and it is December what is today? I don't know. The 12th, and we're still getting jalapenos from our garden, so that's pretty cool. And actually, our tomatoes have restarted. We don't even know why. But that's okay. We're not complaining. Usually by now we have already gotten rid of all of it, but we didn't this time. So, I'm going to be putting this all together. I'm not going to tell you the exact measurements because copyright issues. But I'm going to be using cornmeal, all-purpose flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, buttermilk, large eggs, butter, we're not using sharp cheddar. We're using Colby Monterey Jack because we decided to use that instead of the sharp cheddar. We have both. And then some jalapenos, and I'm going to chop some of the jalapeno into rounds, and then the other part I'm going to just finely mince it up. And I'm just going to get my camera set up down here. Another thing I wanted to talk to y'all about is buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk and you need it, you can actually buy buttermilk powder in the baking section of, I know Walmart and other different grocery stores, but I know Walmart has it. You can actually buy it off of Amazon. So you could use that if you're in a pinch and you need it for baking. I'm not thinking it will be great for eating with like just drinking it or something, which who wants to drink buttermilk? Well, my daddy used to, but anyway, it's gross to me. But another way you can make buttermilk if you're in a pinch is take regular whole milk, put 1 cup of it, and then every cup you would need, for every cup of milk you need 1 tablespoon of either vinegar or lemon juice. Not apple cider vinegar, regular white distilled vinegar, and you will have buttermilk. And that is what I had to do today because I didn't have any buttermilk, is I went ahead and made it with the milk and lemon juice. And I do have the powdered milk because I use the powdered buttermilk. I use it for my ranch dressing, but I didn't use that today because this other was quicker. So I'm gonna move my camera down here and start cutting up my peppers. That's why I have these on, because anytime you cut up peppers, even if they're supposed to be sweet, you might want to protect yourself, because there was one time that there was supposed to be a sweet pepper and they were not sweet and my hands burned for like days. And there was another time that Jeff, we had grown some peppers and somehow we made a hybrid, and it was supposed to be a sweet pepper. It looked like a sweet banana pepper, but it was fire. I thought we were going to have to take him to the hospital. So anyway, I'll move that down here and get to cooking. This is supposed to make 12 muffins, and like I said, I will link Miss K's recipe book down below. She has 2 that I know of. This is her second one, and it has a lot of holidays. Now, we were supposed to do like a holiday, and then she changed it, like a holiday cookbook. She changed it because some people don't have holiday cookbooks. This is actually a Grandparents' Day recipe. So, let's get going. Okay, so this one I'm going to be mincing it, and the other one I'm going to be cutting into rounds, and then the other one, I guess Jeff's going to have to eat it. I don't know what's going to happen with it right now because we don't need it right now. Yeah, let's sit it down there. He brought me my cheese. But our, this is a strong pepper, I think. Our pepper plants are still producing. How many do you think we got out there now, Jeffrey? A lot of times he'll smoke them, and him and Noah love them. He'll stuff them and smoke them. He'll stuff them with cream cheese and just wrap them in bacon, and they love that. But I don't know, have you done anything else with them? this time. Now, we do have some that we have put up into the freezer. So, oh dear, that just shot almost in my eyeball. That is too juicy of a pepper. That was scary. Be very careful while doing these peppers. They will shoot you, I guess. That was scary. Glad I closed my eye, because I know these are not going to be like sweet peppers. It'd probably burn anyways if it got in your eye, even if it's a sweet pepper. Alright, get this one done. Cut that all the way through or something. Alright, so I'm going to leave that to the side, and that'll be something I'm going to mix in. And then this, I'm going to go ahead and cut that off the top because I can put that in with the other part. Probably need to finally cut those a little bit more, but I don't know. Now these I'm going to be cutting into 12 rounds. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoop, we don't want to cut it. I want to keep it round. How many was that? 8, 9, 10, 11, and that one's going to be a little small, but that's okay. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and chop this up. And if I couldn't find the last recipe that I did from her cookbook online, but if I do find it, I will link it. So there's the peppers ready. I'm going to scoot them over to the side and get my bowl, but first I'm going to take off the gloves. Okay, so I'm going to put my cornmeal in here. At least I hope this is cornmeal, because I don't have it labeled. And I know it's not cornmeal mix, but I also had masa in there. And I don't know which one this is, honestly. So we're going to hope that it's right. If not, it's going to be a mess. We're going to have to eat it anyway. So there's that. And then the flour is all-purpose flour. I think I'm going to have just enough of it. Jeff is spraying my muffin liners because we have to spray them anyway. Alright, 2 tablespoons of sugar, which I hadn't been telling y'all the measurements. But it is a habit for me to tell the measurements when I'm baking something. So, baking powder. And baking soda. Didn't need a whole teaspoon, just needed a half. Alright, the buttermilk. So I got the eggs and then melted butter. I'm going to use my little spatula to help me get all of that out. That's what I'm going to use to stir it anyway. And then I'm going to put in the, let's see. I actually have already done this all wrong. I was supposed to mix the wet and then the dry. That's okay. I just went a little bit crazy. I'm gonna add 2/3 of the cheese. So about that much. Oh, it smells so good, the cheese does. About that much of the cheese. And then the jalapeno, not the rounds, but the chopped jalapeno. As you can see, I don't want to really touch them. I just did though. Okay, so now I'm going to mix everything together. It smells good already. Probably the cheese part.
Peppers.
It may be the peppers, I don't know. It seems like it's very liquidy because of all that buttermilk. I've never put that much milk in that I remember. I don't know. Seems like a lot. Okay, so that looks like it's mixed together well. So I'm gonna grab my pan, but before I do that, I'm gonna move the camera over just a little bit. Okay, so what I'm supposed to do now, let's see if I got that to where you can see it, is I'm supposed to, let's see, spoon batter into muffin cups and then add the remaining cheese to the top of the muffins. That might be too much. This is only supposed to make 12, but somehow it just seems like it's gonna make more. It's making more than 12. I don't know if maybe I have too small of a muffin tins. Okay, so we're just gonna go with it anyway. And what I'll do is just get out another muffin tin and finish that up. But what you're supposed to do now is take the remaining cheese, which I'm gonna keep some of the cheese out, and I may go ahead and use that other pepper since I'm gonna have more than 12. Put the cheese on top. If I need some more cheese for the tops, I've got more. We've got another 8 ounces anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna need more. I might have put too much in the initial part of it. I don't know. Because I don't even think I have enough left for this part. And my book closed. Jeffrey, I need more cheese. I'll just put regular cheddar on the ones that are left here. Because I've got some of that already shredded. I'll just grab that and do it. So now you put 1 pepper round on each one is what you're supposed to do. You bake them at 375 for 25 minutes or until they a toothpick comes out clean. So I'm gonna stick them in the oven, get the other ones in another pan, and I'll bring you guys back whenever they are done. The muffin ate the pepper. I don't know. Okay, so we just took these out, and whenever we tested them with a toothpick, came out clean. We have the other ones still in the oven. This is after 20 minutes. So we're gonna take a couple off, and you wanna try it, or how are we doing it? Try it together? What you wanna do? All right, we're gonna just take one out, and we'll try it because this is part of our supper. We don't wanna mess up our supper. I've never had that happen before.
So you gonna
It's
cut
fine.
it, or
We probably need to cut it. How do you want to cut it?
you want to peel it first, probably.
Peel it? It's not a banana. We're going to do it with a fork. I wouldn't normally eat cornbread with a fork, but...
I ain't.
What?
I'm not.
Okay, well, I'm
You
going
take that fork there and put it up on top of that. Take that fork. Yeah. Put that on top of the. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'll put this in. What is it?
I'm gonna put the hole in it.
No, it's it's not a hole. I thought it was a hole too. Alright, so we cut it up, but I kind of smooshed it a little bit. I used the wrong knife. So he's going to try some with the actual big jalapeno on it. And I'm going to try a little bit with the other because I'm not as big of a jalapeno fan. What you think?
Pretty good. I like it. I'll take this.
Okay.
You want more?
No, we got plenty. We got more. Okay, so that was the cheesy jalapeno cornbread muffins. I think I said it right. It'll be in the description box. The link to the book, the name of it will be on the title. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. We're actually in the middle of cooking supper while we're doing this, and that's just how it's happening. It's not hot, like spicy, even though I ate jalapeno. It's cheesy. You know what was weird is it did not call for any salt, and normally recipes call, like baking recipes call for salt. And even though there's sugar in it, it's not sweet. It was barely any sugar. So that is my video for today. I want to thank Tamara again for inviting us to do the collab. And we've had these cookbooks for several years, and we've tried different things, but not all the things. And we're always trying new recipes. In fact, we've tried, this is the 4th one for this week. So I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for coming along with me. Make sure you go check out Tamara's channel and also the playlist for this cookbook recipe collab. And I will see you guys later. Thank you again, and remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.